I need to admit something before we can start this video. This is way late. This is very out of date, this video. This was from last Weekend Classic. I just didn't get around to editing it anywhere near in time. But I didn't just want to scrap it. It was like 6 hours of recording. I had fun playing the games, making the video. So I figure now at this point, with the next Weekend Classic coming out, if there was ever going to be a decent time to still release this, it'd be now. So just so you know, there's a couple Sox cards that have come out in the meantime that I don't have in this video because they weren't out when I recorded it. Just didn't want there to be any extra confusion. So without any further ado, here is the White Sox Weekend Classic. This one is very overdue. Unless you're brand new to this channel, you guys probably know that I'm a massive White Sox fan. But now that they're actually a good team, they're actually a team that's playing good baseball finally again, I have not yet used the White Sox Theme Team. I've done nothing on this channel White Sox Theme Team related. I haven't even played with this team online myself. But today that changes. That changes in a big way. So sit back, relax, and strap it down, because today I'm playing all 6 of my Weekend Classic games with the White Sox Theme Team. I'm in the Gold 1 League, so that means that these games will be on Hall of Fame difficulty. I wanted to make sure I got up to Hall of Fame. So it's gonna be a challenge. But let me take a minute to set the scene here. I'm sure this is gonna be a very long video anyway, so let's lean into it. I want to take you guys through this White Sox Theme Team. And let's start with the man himself. Munetaka Murakami is going to be my DH on this team. I don't know, we do have him parallel 3. It might be smart to throw a bit of a contact mod on him. You know what? I might actually just do that. We're just going to throw this gold contact mod on him right now. So that'll boost his contact and vision and clutch by 5. So let's move on. Behind the dish today, I have Edgar Caro. Topps Now card from walking off the Cubs. Over at first base, one of the brand new cards, one of the reasons actually that I wanted to make this video, because we got bombarded with a few new White Sox recently in the game, and Jacob Gonzalez is one of them. Who here that's a White Sox fan forgot about Jacob Gonzalez? Because I'll raise my hand and say I did. Second base, we got the first parallel 5 to talk about. It's Ray Durham. I would be eyeing this power speed. I feel like that'd be really fun to get his speed up to 97 and then boost the power a little bit more. Another thing that I probably should have mentioned at first, but one of the big reasons that this team I feel like could actually be solid is the captain boosts. Like, they're not crazy this year. I would almost even go as far as to call them lazy this year, because every captain across the board for every team is the exact same. Plus 6 contact and power, and then for pitching, plus 6 hits and Ks per 9. We got the other Egg Hunt card playing up the middle, Colson Montgomery. This has been also one of my favorite cards of the year. Slap the contact mod on him, so his contact's going up plus 9. It's just the pure diamond contact mod. The other corner of the infield is another brand new card, so I only have him up to parallel 1 right now, but it's Miguel Vargas. His card though is okay. He's a really bad fielder at third. He should mash a lefty, might struggle a little bit righty. He's got some speed, but he'll be good though. This lineup needs righties. In left field, we've got maybe the best player on the team right now, supercharged Sam Antonacci. I've spent a lot of time using him since he got his supercharge, so I have him up to, it's tough to see, I have him up to parallel 4, but he is legitimately a 99 overall right now between the captain boots, the supercharge, and the parallel 4. I know on his card right here it says 97. On his card when I press triangle it says 98, but in the middle it says 99. Let's talk about center field next. Kind of wish I could have been talking about someone else, because we don't want to think of the old guard anymore as White Sox fans. This era is over, but we've got gold Luis Robert in center field. Lastly though, for the offense, it's the captain. It's Harold Baines. He's honestly pretty good. I mean, like, whenever I use the White Sox theme team, unless they make a drastic change this year, he's gonna have to be on the team, because he's the only way you get the captain boost, and the captain has to be in the starting lineup. But honestly, he's a really solid hitter. I mean, the contact's great. The clutch is 117. I have the diamond fielding mod on him right now. But now we got the pitching to go over. This is where things, you know, potentially might get a little iffy. We just got Davis Martin. I haven't used him yet. I literally just got got him. But he's a 94 overall. He gets the boost, so I think he probably gets up to like a 96 or something. 5-pitch mix, sinker, slider, cutter. We've got 93 overall Sean Burke behind him, who I have up to parallel 3. He's also a 5-pitch guy, sinker, slider, cutter. And then the last of the diamond starters, Noah Schultz. I mean, he's down at a 90. I've got him to parallel 4. I just got carved up by this dude on my way up to a 700 rating, so he still plays. Chris Sale is the next arm in our rotation. He's an 83 overall. He's a gold. But with his parallel 4, with the captain boost, he's boosted up to an 89 overall. So like, you know, all of a sudden now if his shield had a diamond that said 89, even if it was a base 89, you'd be feeling all right about it. On top of that, he's Chris Sale. People have a tough time hitting Chris Sale in this game. So like, I still feel okay when we come to the point where we got to use Chris Sale. Where I don't feel great is the 5th spot in the rotation, because that's it. It's going to be a live series guy. Right now I've got Shane Smith in there. I could potentially see a world where we might want to use live series Sean Burke, or maybe live series Davis Martin even. I don't know, but we got Shane Smith for now. I do have him at a parallel 3. So that might help his case to want to keep using him. But there's a good chance that we'll be going to the bullpen early in that one. And speaking of the bullpen, this is where I need to say how I build my White Sox theme teams. Because for the rest of the team, the starting pitching and all the lineup, the positioning, all that, I only use cards that are in the White Sox inventory that are eligible for the captain boost. But when it comes to the bullpen, the pool of usable guys on just one team gets really thin. So I expand to anybody who has a card who has been in the White Sox bullpen or on the White Sox in any capacity. So as far as White Sox cards specifically go, we've got Aaron Bummer, who is a ridiculous card. I can't hit him when I face him. Nobody can hit me when I use him. I mean, I've used him in 6 games online so far. I've thrown 6 2/3, haven't given up a run. Our next highest White Sox inventory pitcher is Rich Gossage, the Goose Gossage. He's the captain. I've got him to a parallel 4 right now. He's actually a really solid card. Then we've got the gold WBC Sir Anthony Dominguez at an 83 overall, but he does get the boost being in the White Sox inventory. He's got good numbers against righties, so, you know, maybe we can limit him to righty-righty matchups. That'd be better. And then Grant Taylor is kind of the opposite. He's only a bronze at a 73 overall, but I think with his inside edge today and the captain boost, he's up to an 80. But he's also disgusting. Like, he has a really good delivery. The ball explodes out of his hand even without outlier. And he's got 93 hits per 9, 101 Ks per 9 versus lefties. So that's actually kind of big. He might have a use. Rounding out the bullpen then with non-White Sox inventory cards that have been on the White Sox, you got Craig Kimbrell, actually from the year he was on the White Sox, just before he got traded to them. Then after that, you got Rob Dibble, which I feel like no matter what Rob Dibble it is, people always have trouble hitting him, so he might be solid. We've also got Keith Folk, 86 overall. He's got a sinker. He's got pretty solid per 9s. He's also good against lefties, so keep that in mind. And then pretty much just rounding out, honestly, it's probably less likely I use Canely than Grant Taylor, but we've got Tommy Canely, 81 overall gold from the WBC series. But that is the White Sox theme team. I legitimately just spent a half an hour yapping about this team. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long one, but I've got some more yapping to do because this video is bigger than just using the White Sox theme team in Weekend Classic. It's also, I've had a weird year. I've had a weird year when it comes to playing ranked. I once again have not been playing as much ranked season as I would like to, and I have not made it to World Series yet. I think I've topped out at a 784 rating. So these White Sox are not only here because I'm a White Sox fan, but they're here to finally get me a 4th win in a Weekend Classic run, get me a pack, and maybe we put enough wins together that I can get my way up to a World Series rating. So here we go. Time to lock it in. All right, what do we got? I'm on the road for game 1. How about that? We're playing against the Chicago Cubs, or at least that's the guy's team name. He's throwing Noah Schultz against me, though. Well, I mean, look at this matchup. How about that? Cubs versus Sox in game 1. Yeah, he doesn't have anywhere near a Cubs theme team going on here. The only one sort of that could be is Cody Bellinger leading off. But man, like I said, I just had a lot of trouble. I just got carved up. I think it might have even been the one game I actually ended up losing was when I faced Noah Schultz, and that was on All-Star. This is on Hall of Fame. I'm a little worried. Oh, I turned on it. You know what? That's a very good sign. Every time I bump up to Hall of Fame difficulty, the worry is not being able to turn on the fastball. I'm amped up, though. Like, I'm legitimately very excited to play right now, so I don't know if turning on heat is going to give me much issue. Yeah, no, I'm just expanding way too far inside now. Oh, and okay. Well, good first inning. Sean Burke, we got him going here. He's our ace right now. I kind of assumed I was going to be using Davis Martin, but I forgot. With Burke being a parallel 3, he's technically my highest overall pitcher right now. So that actually means that he'll be the one guy that pitches twice for me in this run. All right, we got some weak contact. We got Antonacci out there making a good read on it. Let's get a gauge on how he's going to be turning on this inside sinker here today. Okay. He might be hunting it. If I want to go to that pitch, we got to get it way inside just like that one was. There we go. Sit him down in the slider. Great first inning from Sean Burke. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do here, based on that first inning, I really only deploy the depth of field blur in certain situations. But Noah Schultz's release point kind of comes to the side a little bit of the batter's eye. So we're going to depth the field blur for this one, at least while he's in. That... no shot, dude. That cannot get caught. Okay, at least it got down. That should have been hit so far, but I'll take a double. Perfect swing. I think we got to hold him up, though. Yeah, that got to him way too fast. Who's he have catching, though? I think it was Victor Martinez. We might be able to take second off of him. Make him think about it first, at least. There we go. That is going to be a run. I'm gonna push this. I'm going to get Durham up to third. We get the first run across here. Base hit, Colson Montgomery, lefty, lefty. Oh. It should still get in a run. I have no idea why I checked my swing on that sinker right down the middle. 92 speed's plenty, though. Luis Robert does his job. We got a 2-0 lead. This is actually big, dude. You never know what kind of performance you're going to get out of me. Especially like in the early stages of playing on Hall of Fame difficulty in a season, like when I first promote. I mean, I feel like I'm just as likely to score like no runs or 1 run as I am to pop off and score a bunch. Ah, too early on the cutter. Good inning though. Man, I really want this knuckle curve to work. I feel like if you can find the spot where a curveball works against somebody, it's actually a really effective pitch. That's a really effective pitch. Nice little weak line out. Okay. That didn't get as far inside as I'd like to if I'm throwing that, but he beat it into the ground. It's all good. And there we go. Rolled over on it to short. We got another quick inning. Oh no, we got a 3-1 fastball right down the middle. Got to get the PCI up there. I might be getting to the point where Sam Antonacci might be my favorite player on the Sox right now, to be honest. Vargas, that's getting up through the middle. Nice swing. If I'm on the sinker, that means very good things. I can be on a fastball. Sometimes I have trouble being on a sinker just because of the little break. There he is throwing the sweeper again. First pitch, just not away this time. Nah, it's going to be 2, isn't it? Oh, no, he forgot to flip it. Maybe he just tried to load the throw to first base too soon, and then it just canceled it. Oh, and then I didn't turn on the heat. Caro, come on. All right, dude, this sinker's getting a lot of pitches in the dirt. I feel like I'm using the sinker more this year than maybe ever. I mean, the sinker's always been the meta pitch in this game, but a lot of the times it's been the meta pitch because you could throw it up and into people and they can't catch up to it. This year, this might not, yeah, it's going to get through, but I'm getting a lot of that. I'm using the sinker as it was meant to be used. I'm throwing it low. I'm getting a lot of weak ground balls. I'll settle for 1. I didn't know if we were going to be able to get the tag or something. I'm not going to pitch out, but we'll slide step. He does take off. He gets a perfect jump because it's wit. Caro has no chance. Almost has me thinking maybe I should have taken the out at first instead of the out at second. There we go, though. Well, shouldn't speak too soon. We're good, though. Vargas, he figured it out. I turned on it again. That time the sinker, we just, again, dude, ambushing, getting around on it. Only 90 off the bat this time for Gonzalez. Durham. Oh, we need to hit some homers with him if I want the parallel mod that I want, but he's still hitting at 502 without it. Maybe I don't need to put a power mod on him. Maybe he's just fine the way he is. Robert, okay, I mean, if you're gonna hang the sweeper like that, sure. I'll hit one onto the concourse too with my gold. Almost 1,000 feet of home runs between Durham and Luis Robert. Both guys with not a whole lot of power. That Robert only has 69 power against lefties. The roll over there, though. I mean, this is going so well. We've got 4 runs through 4 innings. I've also made him throw at least 15 pitches an inning on average. We just can't let it crumble. Got to keep pitching well. Ooh, we did sneak it past him there. Bear down for strike 3. Hadn't gone straight up and in like that. Good to know I've got it. He's not just sitting on that. Oh, I thought, okay. That's probably a double. Thought maybe I could sneak one in at the knees. I'd been throwing so many sinkers, maybe he'd be laying off of it. He was starting to have more of an eye for the sinker starting this inning. Well, not there. Baines is going to throw him out, right? Nope, he's not even going to go for it. It's getting kind of dicey here, though. This is not what we want to see. He's going to a pinch hitter here. All right. I don't even know who this is. Liam Hicks. Okay. That has a chance. Colson, you got a weak arm. He still got it there in time, shutout intact. Big pitch there, and now he wasted a bench bat. Oh, he's pausing here to start the 5th. I thought Liam Hicks was a catcher. Is he not a catcher? Oh no, he's going to the pen. That's why he paused. Okay, no more Noah Schultz. We got another lefty to deal with. Angel Serpa. And Tanachi, though, greets him with a perfect base hit up the middle. Vargas, I did not get enough of that. Oh, dude, I timed it up. We're almost there. I'm gonna try and take off here. Oh, he rung me up on that. Okay, well, at least we'll get second. I picked the right pitch to run on. Oh, no. You get that pitch, you don't miss it. And yep, that's what I deserve. Beat it into the ground and end the inning. On honestly, another hanger that I should have destroyed. That's just a perfect spot for that fastball. Get there, Colson. Dive. Nope, he had the little hitch in the animation. Oh, we got another double play ball potentially. Good flip, dude. Good turn. How many double plays is that? Is that only 2 or is that more? You know what? I still have this blur on, but Schultz isn't. Okay. Strike zone high. Turn off the blur. I don't know. I feel like after that perfect swing, I didn't have the best inning against Zerpa. Guess that didn't really help, though, right away. All right, dude. Ray Durham coming up. He's got 2 perfect swings today. And that's not a perfect swing. Apparently, I was just seeing Noah Schultz really good. Yeah. Oh, no, that's going to get through. All right. I mean, that was a decent swing. Timed it up. It's not really a fluke. Oh, dude. I mean, he carved me up there in 2 innings with Angel Serpa, but I got a couple of pitches I should have hit. I kind of don't like where this one's at. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I'm still up 4-0, and that lead gets better and better the later we get, but also, it's been a couple innings since I've done anything at the plate and added on. 4 runs is not the best cushion. Ooh, bear down with that up and in sinker. I thought early he was going to be turning on that pitch, but definitely didn't there. Oh, Robert. Robert. Oh. All right. Got to make this play. That's 6 scoreless for Burke. He was still in the green and energy to end it. It'd be very large to put up another run or 2 this inning. He probably has to take out Zerpa, right? Yeah, he's in the red energy. He's probably going to go to another lefty, though. 2 lefties up in a row. Nope, he's going to a righty. All right, Raleigh's tough, though. I can have trouble with him, too. Pretty much anybody with a fork ball. And that's why. Ah. You could help me out if I'm at least check swinging on it, game. Come on. All right, I'll take a walk with Sam. Nope, I'll just ground into a double play instead. Yeah. On a good timing swing, I turned on it. Gotta move the left thumb. It'd be huge if Sean Burke could get me through this inning. I mean, this is probably going to be his last couple of pitches in the green energy. Okay, well, that was his last pitch in the green energy, I guess. And it's a perfect swing. That's in danger of being a triple. Oh, I think he could have had 3 bases. Actually, he stopped himself at second. No way, dude. Oh. How does it crumble so fast? I mean, I should have known. I literally ended last inning saying it felt like he started seeing him better. But really, the fastball completely out of the zone. That's a ball if he doesn't swing. Who do I go to in this bullpen, though? I'm going to go Rob Dibble. I would say the one thing that makes this Rob Dibble maybe a little bit more hittable than all the other Rob Dibbles we've seen over the years is I don't think he has outlier on that fastball. I think every other iteration we've seen of Dibble throughout the years, even when he's had golds, he's had outlier, and then this one doesn't have outlier. And he kind of turned on that. There we go. That's a huge pitch. It really feels like this dude has leaned forward in his chair, turned off his phone, turned off the YouTube video he was watching. Just feels like he's more locked in right now, and that's dangerous. Colson, you should be there, right? All right. We definitely need to add on some more runs here, though. That's got to go. It's a no-doubter. Look at me. I can hit one out of the zone too. Fork ball below the zone. I wait back, send it to center field, 456. What am I swinging at there, dude? All right, ball 5, but I'll take my walk. He went to it. Did I get enough is the question. I think I did. He's not running after it. Jacob Gonzalez, another one below the zone. He finally scratches across 2. I respond with 3. We've got a bigger lead than I've had all game. He might leave. No, I guess he just wanted to take him out, but he can't. Dude, he might have been pitching around Durham there, just wanting to not give up a meatball with Mako still in the game. Oh, never mind. Now he's still not taking him out. I was calling that home run before I even swung at the pitch. That one, though. No? It's got to be over his head, though, at least, right? Oh, dude. Let's take second with Durham. We got another knuckle curve, though. And then I rolled over anyway. All right, well, good start to the inning. I had the chance to do a lot more with the pitches that I saw. Oh my God, Gonzalez, I did not think he was going to get there. That is 6 outs in, I think, about 20 pitches with Rob Dibble. Big performance. Another lefty, though. We're making him use all the lefties in that bullpen. This has to be that sinker up and in, though, to start. Yeah, and I still didn't get around on it. That pitch from Morahone's a tough one. You can sit on it, you can look for it, and unless you completely sell out for it, you're going to be late. That's a pitch. Wow. And then he slows it down. I'm still late, apparently. All right, well, 1, 2, 3. Couldn't add on. 5-run lead? I don't know. Who do I want to go to? I mean, do I get greedy and just try and finish this one out with a Tommy Kahnle? I'm going to try it. Nice. Colson doesn't always have the greatest reaction going up the middle, so that was a big play. I will take it. That was a perfect. And a pop-up, dude. Did we actually do it? Did we actually get a 1, 2, 3 inning to save the big arms in the bullpen with Tommy Kahnle? That's a big performance right there. That was a great first game. Both weekend classics so far before this, I think I've lost my first game and I've lost it bad. I've come out so flat. I haven't hit. I knew these White Sox were going to bring me some juice, though. 7 runs on 10 hits in game 1. All right, game 2. We've got Davis Martin going this time. I am on the road. And we're facing yet another, at one point at least, White Sox pitcher. We got Crochet to go up against this time. I didn't see the rest of this dude's team at all, though. It's probably going to be pretty much the same formula, though. Throw this sinker a lot. We got a swing. That's a good sign. Okay, and now I've missed the next 3 pitches, even though he's check swung on 2 of them, and we didn't get any help. And now, all right. That's why when you swing and make contact with that first pitch sinker, we got to get the ball put in play. Yeah, I think he's got it. He might take third here. No. I'll just throw a dot. That is going to keep him at second base. Nice. That caught a lot more of the plate than I wanted it to, but we're getting out of that one. Not my favorite first inning. He definitely had a little bit more of an eye, it felt like, than I anticipated at first. Dude, what are we doing here? This guy's taking a year in between pitches. Alright, now he's sped it up, and now I'm not turning on the sinker. He leaves right down the middle. You sit on one pitch, especially at the beginning of a game. You sit on the heat. You take that away before you start taking away anything else. That's only a single. Of course, I work to turn on it that time, and then he throws it way too in on the hands. That's a double play. Dude, that sinker low is working like a changeup to him. You're supposed to be on it timing-wise. You're just supposed to make contact and beat it into the ground. When is he going to get rung up on a check swing? How many successful check swings has he had already? Too many is the answer. There we go. There we go. I like that. I like a two-pitch, weak, whatever that was. Well, now we know that. He's sitting on the up and in fastball. You still have people who do that, regardless of who's pitching, no matter what the situation is. They sit... What are we doing? Why is... I don't know what I was even trying to complain about there, but that sucks to be a hit. Maybe just go right back to this. Okay, that's the cheat code. He's sitting too much on the inside fastball. We might be able to get that pitch to the lefties. All right, I need to see more pitches this inning. I'm seeing 7 pitches in his pitch count right there. Gah! Just gotta let it fly there. Maybe I foul it off. We gotta slow the bat down. As weird as that is to say against Crochet, but that cutter, that's getting me a little bit. There we go. We can still turn on... We can still turn on the sinker. What are we? Oh my god. On a slide step? That's just luck. And then he hits me with that again. That pitch might be impossible. It might actually be impossible. I just got to start swinging at it. Alright, well. At the very least, I got the pitch count up. I made him throw some pitches. I made him work instead of making early outs. That's progress. That's a pitch right there. That's a good one. That might be the one to righties. Elevate the slider just a little bit. That's a good release, and we got it that time. We had to dot him instead, actually, though. We're gonna have a tough time at the back end of this game. It's about to take Davis Martin, I think 46 pitches that was. That was a big first pitch out, though. But 46 pitches to get through 3. All right, I really could use a quick inning here if we... Okay, no, that works. That's good. Alright, we got him way out in front of that again. That's 6 punch-outs. We're throwing too many pitches. I mean, am I really just going to go back to this again? I can't find, like, anything else that puts him away, and then I mess it up just the slightest, and he's pounding it into the dirt. Or spiking it into the dirt is what I should say. There we go. Throw another dot then. 7 punch-outs through 4. I mean, Martin is having a really good game. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm frustrated with him. Yeah, it's just... That cutter and the sinker, both breaking in the zone from out of the zone, are so disgustingly nasty right now. I can't see either of them. He could literally just throw those 2 pitches over and over, alternate between the 2, and I don't know if I'd hit him. I mean, clearly not, because I'm not even hitting that. Okay, I guess I see why his catcher is Brandon Valenzuela, because for some reason, whenever he steps up to the plate, he puts together better at-bats than he does with everybody else on his team. Oh, we almost got him to chase up. He has not chased that pitch, which I'm kind of surprised by, given that he was all over the one fastball up and in that I threw him. There we go. There's my backdoor cutter. Nice 1-2-3 inning. We're matching Crochet. Martin is doing so good. I just don't know if he's going to last too much longer. I got to find some way to break through here, man. I got to start seeing these pitches better. I mean, if that goes, it actually is, dude. Okay. I don't have an answer. I was not really on it. I'm early, and Ray Durham takes him deep. I mean, he does have 82 power against lefties. Maybe he truly just does not need the power mod that I thought he did. All right. I sold out for it that time, please. No, it's gonna die. Oh, it's okay. I thought off the wall it was gonna leave, but at least he didn't catch it. We got to get another hit now, and it's got to be another lefty hit. Wow. Oh, and he got, dude, he slide stepped on a 3-1 count for no reason. And then and he's gonna get on from that. What a frustrating series of events. He's gonna be stealing second. I kind of don't think he takes off first pitch though. Honestly, me waiting might deter him from stealing, because the first time he got on with Jackie, he took a lead and then I waited and he took a step back like that. Ah. Okay. At least Colson has it. He's not scoring there. And yeah. I really thought throwing that pitch he'd be out in front of it, but nope. Went with it. I mean, I guess I can't complain too much because it's not like I made the best swing in the world to hit my home run, but it's also not like he made the best swing in the world to get his speed on to get him around to score. We could be at 0-0, we could be at 1-1. I guess it's no difference. Yeah, dude, Crochet's got a lot of energy left though. Davis Martin is like done probably gonna take him out. Crochet might be able to give him this inning and more, depending on what I do. If I just hit a leadoff double, come on Vargas, move, run here. I went back right when he was canceling that throw. If he didn't cancel the throw, I think I would have been out, but he canceled the throw, I would have been in. If I ground into a double play here, I might lose it. Swing and a ground ball to first. He's to second, out there. Return throw. Gets him at Caro, please save me here. Please do something big here. Caro saved me. Oh my god, I asked him and he did. Oh, I mean, it would have been so much nicer if we had a runner on, but at least we're getting something. We're getting the lead back. That's a swing. Ambushed in. It was in off the plate even. All right, then he folds me in half with Jacob Gonzalez, but at least I have the lead back. 7 hits off Crochet is not bad. Folk was the one good against lefties, right? All right, I guess I'll go to him here in the 7th. Don't know if I feel great about it, but this might just be what we have to do. It would be very... Ooh, all right, well, that works. It would be very nice to have one more usable lefty in this bullpen, though. Big change up, nice. Come on, man. Everything's been low and slow. Come on. Okay, but like seriously, dude, so many foul balls happen on bear downs. It's like, what's the point of bear down? All right, I'll take that. There's a rope. I feel like I keep getting my hits though with 2 outs. Okay, Baines turned on it again. Can Robert score on this? Dude, I'm gonna test it. Maybe try and bait him here by going to third with Baines. No, he's just gonna hose me down. Everybody throws a perfect throw. Everything's a perfect input. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I stand by that send though. I think with 2 outs, lefty coming up, that's a smart send. I'm also leaving Folk in for this at bat with it being a lefty. All right, we'll take it. We will take it. Good outing from Folk. I think this is where you deploy Goose. He's like unhittable against righties. It's just after Jackie, this dude's got a lot of switch hitters, so that doesn't really matter. We don't have a ton of guys in this bullpen that are just good, like, both ways. That was good, though. 1 pitch, get the rollover. Only a couple of pitches for Goose. I might go to Bummer instead of trying to leave Goose in, though. especially if we don't score. I mean, scoring would be gigantic here to make this feel even safer, but that Aaron Bummer is so good that I do feel pretty safe with him with any sort of lead, but like I'd feel a lot safer if we had an extra run. Of course, he just goes to Morahone. And then we'll be late again. That could drop though. Oh, it is, and it's going to be extra bases. Finally, a little bit of cheese after all day being late lefty-lefty and it actually working how it should and being weak contact outs. I get some cheese. Is he going to bring in a righty? Nope, he's going to go to a different lefty. Interesting, because I did not look good against Morahone, and he only let him throw to 3 batters. I am... You just shouldn't be able to do that so consistently on the slide step. I don't get it. I don't understand. There we go, dude. He's disgusting. If he's going to be hitting that spot. Filthy. Filth. Oh, we got it. No. Nope, that's a swing. It has to be a swing every single time. All right, I'll take that, though. There we go. Beat it into the ground. One more Bummer. We got to have this. No, Bummer. Aaron Matthew. And then he swings. And then he swings again, and we're going to win the game 2-1. Oh, that's more like it. That's more like how the Weekend Classic games have been going for me this year. Not 7 runs, 2 runs. A 2-1 win. I mean, all in all, I didn't play that bad. I still got, what was it, 9 hits? And my 2 runs were on 2 solo shots. So I had 7 hits besides the 2 solo home runs, and none of them came around to score. I do think, though, I'm gonna stop playing for the night. I mean, it's not crazy late. It's only 11:19 p.m., but like, you know, we're getting into the time where some creatures are starting to wake up. I know we won't have Antonacci then for the rest of this if I shut it down now and pick it up later, but I'll have some time to maybe work a little bit on paralleling some guys, maybe in my bullpen, maybe at the back end of my rotation. All right, let's continue this run. We got some stuff to talk about, though, because we're now Sam Antonacci-less. His supercharge ran out. That meant we had to shuffle some things around. Vargas was the only one who could play left, so he's in left now. And we moved Jacob Gonzalez from first to third. We moved Murakami from DH to first, and the direct replacement to Sam Antonacci is Drew Romo. I've got him up to parallel 3. It's not a big thing, but I did throw the gold power contact mod on him. And it will suck to not have Antonacci supercharged in the lineup anymore. At least we're a little bit more righty-lefty balanced technically with Romo being a switch hitter. I do still have Antonacci's WBC card on the bench, but we do have some more modding to talk about because we made some parallel progress in those first 2 games. I also played a little bit against the CPU on my own in between yesterday and today to get some more progress. We did get Luis Robert Jr. up to parallel 5 after that last game, though. I think something's bugged with like how it shows the parallels post game because it didn't show him to me. It also hadn't shown the last couple to me that I got to parallel 5. But anyway, I threw the diamond fielding mod. It's the same mod we've got on Harold Baines in right. His fielding's looking really good now in center field. I also did unlock that power speed mod that I kept talking about with Ray Durham. I mean, he hit a homer in both the last 2 games, so he might not need it, but he gets a couple extra power points today. It's now +7 to his power both ways, and then another +6 from the boost, so +13 power overall. But he also gets +10 speed, +5 from where he was earlier in the episode, also +10 to the stealing. Let's see, what other mods did I use that are new? Miguel Vargas being in left field, I needed to get his fielding up a bit, so I've got the gold fielding mod on him. So that means it's Noah Schultz for game 3, and I'm also up to a 770 rating now after that last game, so we might be in World Series range with a win. +30 rating isn't guaranteed, but it's possible. We're also playing for Mike Trout, so all right, I guess there's nothing else left to stall. It's time for game 3. Guess I also didn't really talk about how I adjusted the lineup, but we've got Ray Durham leading off. I gotta face Crochet again, come on. Crochet did not go well last night, And I don't even know if I have the benefit of facing him twice in a row, since I'm facing him now almost a full 24 hours after I faced him last time. All right, and we're on the road. We're playing in San Francisco. That's kind of fun. I enjoy playing at an MLB stadium, all right? I don't necessarily pick it myself. I still like my home field when I'm not using the White Sox theme team to be a minor league field or a created stadium if I have one. But I like someone picking an MLB park. Maybe we get a splash hit today with all of our slugging lefties. Ooh, that's not getting over anybody's head though. Oh, still though, that left thumb, that PCI is just a little off to the side on that sinker. Timing's good though. That's a good sign. He just got me looking at back-to-back sweepers. Okay. And I missed the hanger. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, let's take the positives here. 2 good timing swings for my outs. I'm picking up the timing so far, and I at least made him throw, I think it was 12 pitches, maybe 13. And we get the rollover. That's perfect. Gonzalez looking okay, at least at third. There we go. That front door sinker. That's the pitch. There we go, and the sweeper gets him swinging. Dude, I might be feeling good with Noah Schultz in this one. And there we go, turning on that sinker. Oh no! Oh, there it is again. I think the crochet sweeper kind of has that effect of me realizing what pitch it is, but then waiting that beat too long to actually swing. It gets up on me a little bit faster than I think it will. Romo, nope, that's another line out. Cool. Gotta stop that. That's Jordan out there. We should be picking on him. We shouldn't be lining out to him. I don't really know what I was thinking there. Oh, never mind. It's gonna work. And then I missed the... Robert, tell me that's gonna carry. He's diving. I think we got it. Luis Robert Jr. strikes first. Oh my God, dude, when am I gonna hit that? Can't just get away with that on a 3-2 count. You can't just throw me a pitch right down the middle and me not hit it. Okay, he's going to a pinch hitter early. I guess he's got a Ben Rice, Yandy Diaz platoon, even though I didn't throw that first pitch right away and he forgot to do it, so it's an 0-1 count now. And then the next pitch, he's flying out, Baines and right. All right, outside changeup. Maybe we don't throw a ton. That did not fool him. I mean, it fooled him in that it got him to swing at a pitch out of the zone and hit a ground ball, but his timing was all over it. There we go. 3 pitches inside, sits him down. We're looking good. Just keep adding the runs, please. Vargas. No, I missed that. Oh, dude, come on. It got down, though. There's Jordan catching up to him. Dude, Vargas. Wait, hang on. That is getting down. I thought Vargas was just taking off and then he stopped, but Jordan didn't get to that one either. That is literally a run that we don't get if he just had a good defender out there and left. Oh, and dude, that's getting down too. I went below the zone on a 2-2 count. He tried to slide step for some reason. Oh, I don't know if we score on this. I'm not even going to test it. That one should be deep enough, though. Again, not turning on the sinker. Being just slightly late on it. Oh, it's his bailout pitch right now, and I'm letting him have it. And then a 1-pitch grounder on another hanger. We're still leaving a lot on the board in terms of pitches I should be able to do something with. Oh, we got him chasing up again. 6 punch-outs for Schultz. Dude, he is really good. Ooh, that might have been a strike anyway, but they called it on the swing. 3-2 count. I'm throwing sweepers, and it works. Ah, okay. He outguessed me there, and there goes the no-hitter perfect game. I kind of figured since I just spammed sinkers and fastballs into his last lefty, he'd be out in front looking for that so I could get away with the first pitch circle change. Nope, he just expanded the zone low. Guess I'll just stick to that then. And sit him down with another sweeper. Okay, that lefty-lefty cutter I am not seeing at all. That one I'm seeing. Please tell me that's getting over the wall here. Harold Baines, lefty. Finally got a sweeper. A little bit too much of a line drive, though, to be a splash hit. He almost got it. Dude, how about my home runs so far in these 3 games? It's not Murakami. It's not Montgomery. It's not Vargas. It's Ray Durham. It's Luis Robert for 2. Well, Durham for 2 also. It's Edgar Caro and it's Harold Baines. And then I distracted myself to not swing at that. Good going, me. Got that one, though. Now we got Murakami. Was that a sinker? Did I finally turn on it? And does that count as a splash hit? I just want to see if it made it. It did. That's a splash hit, Murakami. Oh, my God. I don't know who I am. That's 3 perfect home runs in 4 at-bats to start this inning. I mean, I really would be all for him leaving early, and then we can save the bullpen, because the next 2 games are when we need the bullpen at full strength. It's going to be Chris Sale, and then it's going to be Shane Smith. Nope, that was supposed to be a check swing. Okay, I yellowed my pitch, and he's not hitting the sinker either, I guess, when I leave it over the plate. High fastball gets a pop-up. Couldn't get strikeout number 10 yet. And then a 1-pitch pop fly to right. We love it, man. That's 5 scoreless. Oh, he did. He left. All right. That works for me. And of course, $7.99. No, of course. Of course it would be $7.99. No World Series rating yet. But we've got 3 more games to get there. Just 1 more win. At least we know it's a guarantee this time if I win. All right. Here we go. My World Series game, and I'm using Gold Chris Sale against probably the best team we've seen so far, because of course it is. I'm also on the road again, the 3rd time out of 4 games. We've got a World Series icon we're going up against. We've got our first Red Diamond pitcher to go up against, and this dude had a team full of red diamonds, so this is gonna be fun. And we're in Coors, so that bodes well for me, doesn't it? Need to somehow come out of the gate swinging here. Need to carry over what I did last game, put up runs, but do it early this time. Have an approach. Honestly, that's what changed, is I started to have an approach at the plate. That's not an approach. Okay. See, we can't be having that. That's a big time no. I thought that was going to happen twice in a row. We are going to get to second on this, right? Hey, that's back-to-back perfect swings. This could be going a lot worse. Just be nice if those back-to-back perfect swings could have netted me a run. Oh my God, dude, I'm popping off here. That's 3 perfect swings in a row, and we are finally going to get a run. Some elevation on our perfect swings would be nice here in Coors, but I'll take it for now. This is shocking to me, dude. I'm having a really good eye right now. I've rattled off 3 perfect swings in a row. This dude's going to think I'm cheating. Oh, that one fooled me. He's not going to think I'm cheating anymore if I'm swinging at that. All right, now, let's see how this goes. I mean, that looks good. That looks really good. And assuming Baines comes away with this, that's a 1-2-3 first inning on 9 pitches. I mean, we have so long to go. Don't get me wrong, but 9 pitches, 3 up, 3 down for me versus 24 pitches, 3 perfect swings and a run for him. Oh, and I just barely missed that. Oh, and no, you can't ring me up on that. No, unethical. All right, I check swung way too many times in that at bat to do anything much worse. But I still also made him throw a bunch of pitches still. So, see, this is probably the worst trend I'm noticing. He check swings at every slider I throw him, running inside to the righties. Which, like, if he would get rung up from time to time would be nice, but he's not committing to any swings on that pitch. Get there, Robert. Fielding mod in use. Can't be leaving pitches right there, though. That is way too dangerous. Baines? Baines? Oh, Baines is there, dude. That made it look like it was going off the wall. That wasn't even close. All right, well, he definitely figured something out a little bit more that inning. So let's get get the bats working again. Let's rattle off some more perfects again. I feel like he's definitely pitching me a little bit more direct here earlier in the counts. Why did I just say it? Why did I say direct? I'm not British. Yeah, that splitter's brutal, man. That splitter is the pitch. He can tunnel that with a fastball low in the zone and eat me alive all day if you wanted to. Well, maybe not. Again, can we get some lift on these perfect swings? Got 4 perfect swings. We've got an out, a double, and 2 singles. He got me there. We should have second, though, at least. Moving up with the 3-2 count. Dude. That should be... Okay, it is, because he bobbled it. I mean, like, I'm glad that I'm making so many perfect swings. I don't know who this is sitting here with the controller in his hand, but it's not me. But at the same time, dude, get under it. Could have 5 perfect home runs right now if we had some lift on the ball. If we had some positive launch angle. I mean, if that goes... No, it's off the wall. Oh my God, that's going to be 3. That's going to be another run. That's going to be a triple for Jacob Gonzalez. Oh my God, and then I'm looking at that. I'm alternating between looking horrible and just hitting a perfect. Like, this is going amazing so far, but like, I'm still throwing a gold out here. 3 runs is not a big enough cushion. Honestly, in hindsight, dude, somebody's got to get to this, right? Vargas got a blue jump on it. That's what I was talking about. He's got the good reaction going to his left. It actually paid off there. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I probably should have had Chris Sale maybe start like game 2 or something, so that I wasn't going 2 bad pitchers back to back. Because if I need to dip into the bullpen pretty deep or early in this one, then the bullpen's going to be gassed for the next one with Shane Smith, and we're definitely going to need the bullpen in the next one. Dude, that's a pitch. That didn't even make it back to the plate, and it got him swinging. Okay. Yellowed it again, but we got the out on it, dude. That is 9 up, 9 down with a gold. Don't let up, though. Keep doing it at the plate. Like that. That's not going to get over his head, though. Oh, brutal. There we go. I was just about to say... Colson's like the only one who hasn't done something yet, and now he's going below the zone to hit the first home run of the game here, finally. All these good swings, and that's the one I hit out. The splitter below the zone. Ooh, okay, I shouldn't have swung at that. I was just anticipating off-speed away, and then I got it, so then I expanded. Oh, and then, okay, that... Back-to-back first pitch outs after the home run. Not great. Okay, I mean, hey, he has made some good swings. He's made some solid contact. I'm definitely getting lucky too on my end. I'm very fortunate that some of his good swings he has happened to hit where my guys happen to be. That works too, dude. Bear down fastball up and in. Gets a jam pop-up. We are looking very good through 4 with Chris Sale on the mound. A gold! I can't stress that enough. I don't get it. I don't understand. Is that 6 perfect swings? And Ray Durham hitting another home run. 3 homers in 4 games. I mean, still, this could come crumbling down at any second here. 5 runs is not a big enough cushion. And there we go. There's the first one. Breaks up the perfect game. Breaks up the no-hitter. Breaks up the shutout on 1 swing. Oh, we're not going to get it there. Oh! That won't be 2. Alright, we should be getting to that, and that should be ending the inning. Morahone, we're seeing him every game that somebody has gone to the bullpen in. Are you kidding me? That's the first pitch he throws with the new guy, and that's the swing I make on it. It should be a 6-1 game right now. Yeah, this dude is ridiculous. Don't like that. I really don't like that. But at the same time, we've made it deep enough into this game that if I have to take Chris Sale out at any point, I feel like we made it deep enough. And, well, hopefully that's not going to come here sooner than expected. Oh, are you kidding me? We're going to get an out, though, right? All right. I mean, I assume he was bunting for a base hit there and not just sack bunting. Down 4 against a gold. That's got to get caught. Fielding mod's looking really good on Robert there in center. What do I have to complain about there? I don't think there's anything. How do you get on base again? Oh, no, no. I just wanted to get the last out before I had to take Sale out of this game. Yeah. I think we got to take him out. This really sucks, man. I really, with how things were going, even having 2 outs with not giving up any runs yet in this inning, I thought we'd be able to get Sale maybe into the 7th, through the 7th. I'm going to go Keith Folk, I guess. Oh, what a dot. Oh, I needed that so bad. That's a huge pitch. All right, offense has got to wake back up. We need more runs now. And see, the thing is, like, I have to get Morihone out of this game, but he's also throwing nothing but strikes. I can't even work the count. There's nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. That was a strike if I don't swing. The only thing we do if I don't swing at that is prolong the out by 1 extra pitch. I struck out late on a changeup. You know, we really need to win this game. Like, that kind of just hit me to make World Series, because if we lose this game, I'll be honest, this whole time I was kind of chalking up the Shane Smith start as a loss once we get to it. I mean, I know that's not a guarantee, but if we lose this game, we lose the Shane Smith start, we're probably not going to get enough rating from a Game 6 win to get back up to World Series after 2 losses straight. So we got to have this one. That's big. That's huge. Still have the lead. 2 innings to go. Come on. Oh! That's... Is that not going? Oh, it's off the wall. It's a triple, right? It's a home run. No. Oh, dude. I was going to send him. If he took just a little bit longer to throw it, I was going to send him. No! There we go. Caro comes through to give me an insurance run. We finally get to Morihone. Now it's not getting down. Oh, just turn on it. Just turn. I'm going to stick with Dibble because he was kind of having some trouble with Dibble. You can't give him that. I mean, his other 3 were 3 perfect swings. Fine. You can't give him that. Late. Not even just late. We're talking straight up late. Below the zone. You're giving him a home run. And now... I mean, is it idiotic to even think about Grant Taylor right now? He's got 103 hits per 9, 111 Ks per 9. You know what? That's all we should be looking at right here. This is our best option. He's a bronze, but legitimately 103 hits per 9, 111 Ks per 9. It doesn't get much better than that. He's got 2 switch hitters and a lefty coming up. So we're only facing lefties with Taylor. He's fine. This is not like bringing in a bronze right here. This is like bringing in a diamond. There we go, big out. Swing and hits it deep. Watch it go. This one is gone. And with one swing of the bat. I hate Coors Field. I hate playing here. He's gonna go to a lefty because I've got 2 lefties up. I also don't have any pinch hitter options. My 3 diamonds on the bench are lefties, and then it's Acuna. I'm not bringing in Acuna. That's a strikeout for Matt Strom. Circle that. I don't know how I can both tell out of his hands that it's going to be strike 3 and also not swing. Oh! Okay. Pinch runner, maybe? Is he going to a new pitcher? We gotta bring speed in. He's going to Bummer. All right, well, don't like that. Yeah, this card is disgusting. Yep. Impossible to hit. And I mean, this dude was legit. He was up at 866 on his way up to 900, the old World Series. We go down -24, so that leaves the possibility open that a win in this next game could get me there. It's just this next game is the one I'm pitching with Shane Smith, so. When I stopped recording last night, I was feeling all ambitious, like, you know what, I'm gonna try and get Shane Smith up to parallel 5 before I play my next game, just so I can feel that much better about using him. I didn't do that. This is what it's gonna be. He's an 81 with the Goose Boost and his parallel 3 status. I was thinking about possibly starting Sean Burke on about 80% energy, and then, you know, that would lock me into starting Davis Martin at about 80% energy next game also. But I don't know, man. I have never had good luck in the past whenever I've tried to use a pitcher on low energy, or just not full energy, I should say. It's not like he's low, it's just not full. I don't know what it is. It just never goes well for me. So that might be the smarter way to manage this. And who knows? Well, we might even double up and go Shane Smith and then Sean Burke. If Shane Smith can only give me a couple innings, maybe Sean Burke can give me a couple more innings. And then the next game, we can plan on Davis Martin and Noah Schultz. I don't know, man. I also feel like I've been hyping up having to start a game with a Silver on the mound in Hall of Fame Weekend Classic. So I gotta follow through with it at this point. We should have a solid bullpen. I mean, we used Grant Taylor, Keith Folk, and Dibble in that last one. And Dibble probably has usable energy. They all probably have usable energy. But the back end guys, Aaron Bummer and Goose specifically, they're still going to be fine. And I mean, with my rating not going down a ton after that loss in the last game, there's a very good chance that this again could be a World Series game. So the fact that I'm going to be starting a Silver in what could be my World Series game, couldn't ask for anything better. I also have to win both these next 2 games if I want to get both those Weekend Classic packs. I'm actually just noticing now that that second pack comes with both players, so that's the one that's really valuable. Also, though, on my little leaderboard here, the #1 guy only has a 90 rating change. I'm at 67, so a win here, I would only need, I mean, if I get the 25 rating it would take to get me into World Series, that would also, for now, put me in first place on my leaderboard, which would give me a chance at picking. I think you get a choice of a chase pack player, which that would be very nice. Can you tell I'm stalling, though? I'm kind of just sitting on this screen. We have to play. I can't avoid it. This is the last night of Weekend Classic. I hope the game works, because I was hearing things about the game not functioning and the servers being down. Like, it must have been after I stopped playing last night into this morning. But I wasn't on at any point during that to know. So it seems good now, I guess. So positive thoughts, everybody. I'm going to need them. All right, and here we go. We are the home team. We're facing a 92 Reed Detmers. That doesn't sound scary to me. And there he is. There's the guy. There's the opening day starter who made 3 starts and then got sent down. What a weird major league career Shane Smith has had so far. My logo didn't load in on the scoreboard. This dude's got generic jerseys. This is MLB The Show in its prime right here. And he's, oh, that's a good sign. The plan is going to be to try and pitch around as much as possible. Like, if I can pitch carefully enough that Shane Smith can only go 4 innings, but he's thrown like 80 pitches and hasn't given up any runs, that's a success to me in Durham. I don't even know if we make that play anyway if he gets there. Nope, still not stealing, and he's getting another weak base hit. And he's going to make it to third. Okay, he's not going to... Cool. You know, this is an observation I've had also in the past. I think I even said it in one of my earlier Pack Attack episodes this year, using lower rated pitchers against higher rated cards. In my experience, when a pitcher is like overmatched like this, it's not always that he tends to give up a lot more solid contact. That, dude, reach down, Mune. But anyway, it doesn't seem like hard contact is given up as much. It doesn't seem like people just tee off. What it seems like is the bad swings, the weak contact, finds a spot to land or finds a hole to get through so much more often than it usually would. That's a good pitch. All right. And yep, I mean, that one's a better swing, but that's kind of the same thing. It's a ball that's not hit all that hard that just finds a spot to land. The BABIP, that's what's better when your hitter overmatches a pitcher. Of all things, it's the luck that comes into play. What sort of chance do we have at 2 here? 49 speed, not much of a chance. So another run's gonna come around to score, because of course it does. He really is not hitting me that well here in the first, and we've given up 2. This is more frustrating than if he just stepped up and hit like 3 back-to-back home runs to start. And then look at that. The pitch that he probably puts the best swing on and hits the hardest is the out. MLB The Show 26, everybody. It's okay, though. I have been hitting very good with this White Sox team. It's actually shocked me how good I've been hitting with this team. And Reed Detmers doesn't strike me as a scary arm. I also kind of forgot to point out, I mean, it's difficult to know like the exact stats that everybody's had on this run for guys like Durham who have had online stats before this. But I was checking in on some guys. Both Miguel Vargas and Jacob Gonzalez so far are hitting 500 in this run. That's nice. That's very nice. That's a lot of fun. That was destroyed. 452 is a lot. What? We won our Shane Smith game. And look at that. I avoid getting 799 cheesed by 1. We made World Series. Dude rage quit with the lead because I sent one into orbit with Mune. He was out of here before it even landed. He technically, on the line score, he shut me out and quit. I mean, dude, in terms of what I set out to do, we did it right there. I got my 4th win in Weekend Classic for the first time this year. I made World Series for the first time this year, and it was my White Sox theme team that got me there. Well, all right then, we've still got one more to play. We get to use Sean Burke again. Davis Martin's also very available. Noah Schultz is also very available. Schultz especially, since I only have the one lefty out here. I will not hesitate to bring in Noah Schultz here for Game 6. Bullpen rested by default since we didn't have to use him. Everybody is full energy now. We really couldn't be heading into Game 6 in a better situation. All right, let's get it here. Game 6. We got to go against the Miz. Ooh. Reason I bring that up about finding an opponent immediately. That last game, if you notice, that guy's rating was like in the 600s because it took a little while to find an opponent. The rating window increased a little bit. This one did not increase. This one, I mean, it doesn't show you the dude's ratings in Weekend Classic, but he's at the lowest, like 735, I think it was. He's only got a 688 OPS, though, with Pujols. So, like, I mean, if this extends to his team as a whole, maybe I do feel all right. Or maybe not, because regardless of how he hits, I got to do something against this guy. I haven't faced this version yet, but that 92, I think it was, in the Cityscapes, I faced him one time. I think it was in Pack Attack, and I don't think he gave me too much trouble, if I remember right. Just sit heat. Take away the fastball. Okay, that was supposed to be a check swing. That's actually... Oh. Okay, the slider is brutal. Righty. And that's the only pitch he's thrown to Vargas. And then he... Sure. So he really likes that fastball painted low, and specifically low and away. Lock that into the memory. Don't know if I'm really going to be able to hunt mistakes in this one or hunt the high stuff. Might be a lot of low fastballs, and I'm going to have to be ready to pull the trigger on them. And that one's a perfect. All right, well, I went from feeling really good to now not feeling so good. It's also been a foul ball fest so far. All of his dudes fouling everything off. I guess I gotta get him looking. Okay, I guess inside sliders to the lefties then. That's what actually gets a swing. All right, let's remember what I learned last time. The low fastballs, especially low and away. Loves that pitch. I mean, we're talking 112 power, guys. We're talking a 112 power rating against righties with Jacob Gonzalez. Hanging, circle change that I'm all over. Just late timing is whatever there. And that's got to come off the bat with more. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I didn't like that inning. Okay. Nice quick out, hopefully. Take your time, Sean, I guess. Dude, 2 broken bats in an inning. This one's not going to be an out, though. No, it is. All right, and then a rollover for him. Not a good inning for him either, so we're kind of both in the same boat right now. Man, he's really just hitting the edges at will. I can only think of one pitch that he's left over the middle so far, and it was that one with Gonzalez that didn't come off the bat with anything. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly placed also. Man, that probably wasn't the smartest pitch to throw to the 9-hole hitter on a 3-2 count. Probably want to try and induce some contact there, but Sean Burke is just missing the middle of the par way too much. That could be big. Let's turn it quick. Get it there. Nope, no chance, dude. Is it just me? Or does it feel like a lot of grounders to the second baseman this year are like impossible to turn 2 on? Okay, I picked the right pitch to slide step on. He's heading back, dude. Come on. Yeah, we got him again. Oh, he's going to head back again. No, we got him going back this time. Little run down here. Let's play with him a little bit. There we go. Turn around. Get my tag. End the inning. He also, all right, here's another observation to lock into. The lefties, he really likes going slider or cutter low and in to start the at-bat, but it always ends up in the zone. It always actually catches the corner. So I might want to start... Ooh, that's not fair. All the low and away fastballs you're throwing, you break out the changeup and it dots me. Oh, this is impossible. My only hope is him running out of energy at this point. I mean, I'm not necessarily running up the pitch count, but I'm seeing some pitches here. We've got him up to 50 now before the 4th ends. And is that... No, it's not even going to get through. It hit the mound and flattened out. I think that would have gotten through if it didn't hit the mound. Dude, once again, I direct your attention to the 112 power rating on Gonzalez. 89 on a pitch that I pieced up. I mean, it wasn't the greatest PCI, but you're getting around on that. You're getting under it with the whole PCI on it. It's got to do something. It just has to. And that, okay. That one's going to get through. I am so tired of these dots, dude. This is ridiculous. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, it's not even getting out of play. Oh, I went from thinking that was gonna like be a wall scraper to thinking that was okay, it's just a foul ball. It just stayed in play. Come on. What am I doing? I'm giving up the at-bat. I took 3 pitches, all 3 strikes. This is actually crazy because that first inning, even though it's not like I did anything in the first, but I didn't feel like I was having much trouble seeing this Mizorowski in that first inning. I was like, okay, he seems like I'll be able to pick up on him in a couple of innings. All right, there we go. I still got it in me too. Burke is matching him right now. I mean, Burke's pitch count too has gotten run up a little bit. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to stay in. Oh, there we go. All right, couldn't hold back on the slider. I mean, Burke is looking so good. We just got to figure out the Miz, get him some run support. What do I pick to sit on here? Slider away or fastball up and in? I'm gonna pick slider. And I was right, and it's just gonna be a 1 pitch out. That's what I'm rewarded with. The one time he actually throws it out of the zone. How often does that happen to me? I'm ready for a specific pitch. They've been throwing it in the zone all game when I'm looking for it. And then the one time I actually get it and I'm actually looking for it, it ends up out of the zone. And I'm seriously, this is the last thing that I needed to happen here this inning. 2 pitches, 2 outs. I was all over that too. I mean, not a good PCI. I just mean like all over the timing and like recognizing it. And he's just going to keep dotting fastballs. This is ridiculous. I'm going to have to use this Miz card on Hall of Fame just to know what the par is on that fastball, just to go back and retroactively get angry about it. Because there's no way that the par is that tiny that you can dot with him. He has to just be getting lucky. I was really hoping, oh, and there's the yellow. I was really hoping I'd be able to get Mizorowski out after the 6th inning. I don't think I did enough that last inning to get him into the yellow to make him take him out. That's a pitch right there, dude. This is probably going to be it for Burke. I've got 3 bear downs built up, so let's empty the tank, I guess. There we go. Dot. And I forgot to bear down on this one, so I guess we're not emptying the tank. Still a good pitch. Bear down slider. Back foot. Not really back foot. That one a little high. Let's just try and hit him with this again then. Really? Okay, 1 extra pitch, I guess. That's fine. Burke did his job, man. He really pitched so good. I feel like this is where we got to do something here. We've got the meat of the order coming up. Mizorowski's going to be low on energy, or getting lower. At least that has to drop in. All right, he got a bad jump. His outfielder went backwards. That's the only reason that fell in. Get down, get down. Okay, we've got something going here. Back-to-back base hits, nobody out. Gonzalez has probably made the best 2 swings so far of the day against him. And there he... Okay, look at that, dude. I was ready for it. I still was. And then I wasn't. I outguessed myself, dude. I'm like, oh, he just saw the good timing. No way he goes back to that. I'll look low and away, and then he does. And it was so hittable. Oh my god, just turn on that 1 pitch and this is a broken open game. He might be taking him out though. That'd be nice. Yeah, and he's going to Bruce Sutter. All right, that's interesting. Bruce Sutter to face Caro. Let's see what he's got. Is that shrinkage I see? Perfect. That's a run. That's a run. That's getting down. Romo did it. Romo came through. We'll hold Vargas at third. I think we would have been hosed there. Oh, I knew we just had to get the Miz out of the game, dude. And now I'm making perfects. Colson, this would be huge if you could follow that up. Swings and sends out a rocket back at the track. Oh. All right, we are gonna go Goose here for the 7th. The hope would be that him and Bummer can both together cover 3 innings, and that really helps that. The hope is Goose can get at least 4 outs. 5 would be nice. Okay, we still got him. Don't. No, dude, he's all of a sudden decided this AB, he doesn't want to swing. That's how you beat this Goose. Don't swing. He's so wild. I'm gonna try it again. Risk the walk. Oh, he helped me. Vargas, we're there, right? Okay. Goose gave me 3 there. We've got 6 outs to go. And we're gonna have another shot with the middle part of our order. We got to go 8-9-1 though first. But we know that the middle of the order is gonna see another at bat. Mason Miller. All right. Fastball slider, basically, right? Slider first. That could bloop in. All right, fluke him a little. Push this for a double. I think we'll get in there. Yeah, dude. Ooh. Dude, that almost got it too. The amount of low fastballs on the corner that he's throwing and has gotten for strikes, that just wouldn't work for me. I don't know what's different about me as a hitter versus everybody else, but I swear if I tried to do that, it'd be home run. It'd be a home run derby. Okay, I think I was late. Of course, dude. He's throwing everything away, so hey, I'll ambush away. Then he throws it up in it. Then he throws it up in it again. Oh my god. How does he outguess me on like every single pitch? I can't be a step ahead of him. I don't know, man. I don't know. 1 run's gonna have to do it. Nice, that's a huge strikeout. All right, Goose got me the 1 1/3. Who's coming up next? James Wood. He might be the time to go to Bummer. It did just say Goose is getting tired. We might be trying to get a 5-out save with Aaron Bummer from here on out. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about the whole Noah Schultz plan too, but we still have him. We still have Davis Martin if we need either of them. Figured he'd probably do this. He's not leaving the lefty in. But yeah, at this point, having used Goose and now Bummer, we probably don't have anybody else that's a relief pitcher that I'd want to bring in before going to Martin or Schultz. So that's the plan. There we go. Okay. 1 pitch out from Jeter is big. We got 3 outs to go. We do have 3, 4, 5 due up again. I don't know if he leaves Miller in or if he has somebody else out there. I mean, I looked so bad against Miller that this doesn't surprise me. He's missing a little bit more with him now in this inning. That's good. I'm gonna sit fastball in here. Of course, I can't guess against this guy. Every single time I've tried to guess and anticipate, it is something else, and then I'm hopeless. Okay. Makes sense to end Gonzalez's day with another good timing, not so great swing. I mean, that's probably the worst swing he's made of the bunch, and that was probably the hardest that he hit it. Man, I'm scared for when they decide to release an upgraded Miller. I mean, this is just not gonna work, right? We've thrown 8 shutout innings of 1 hit ball. There's no way we get through this inning without allowing a run. That's just how this game works. Okay, he's going back to his let's not swing the bat strategy. And I'm going back to my missing the pitch strategy. You know, all you got to do is not yellow that pitch and it's a free strike. This is what I mean. We are not getting out of this thing. He's going to go to a pinch runner. Somebody with 99 speed, 99 stealing. He's going to swipe second. He's going to hit 2 ground balls, and this is going to be a tie game. Okay, bummer. We got to figure this out here, man. Okay, do I dare anticipate that he's going to go here? Really rather not waste a pitch, and now Bummer's tired. And now he goes. I could have seen that coming from a mile away. Miss it. Okay. Oh, he popped it up with the slide step. He's going to get back to first. And there he goes. Got the strike. Caro, perfect throw. Still not in time, of course. There's strike 2. Why aren't you getting fooled, man? Why aren't you getting fooled? You're really going to make me throw this? Oh, he is. Sometimes you just got to rely on the pitching. The pitching just has to carry some games. Pretty much the whole story of this weekend classic for me was hitting way better than I thought I would, way better than I have been hitting when I've played ranked on Hall of Fame this year. And then in the final game, we win like that. We win on a one-hitter. What a run, man. What a fun time. That has to be the most fun stretch of 6 ranked games I've played all year. I'm so glad I ended up doing this idea. And who would have thought too? Like I use my God Squad. I go 3-3. I use the White Sox. I go 5-1. And we were a couple of outs away. We were one unfortunate late swing on a slider below the zone away from going 6-0. I figured it'd be a fun way to finish this video if you guys are still here by opening all the packs that we just earned through that run of 6 games. I kept around this 50 bundle with the chase pack because I finished the multiplayer program during this run, so I'm counting that World Series reward. And then oh, look at that, we got some sportsmanship. Send him a message back as soon as I'm done because his pitching was nasty too. But yeah, let me start with the 50 bundle or 50 show packs first. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through these. I'll show you if I pull anything worthwhile. Oh, I got my first diamond here. I was just about to talk about something else too, but look at this. With 18 packs to go, who do we got here? A little bit extra, Nick Kurtz. But no, I think something I forgot to mention in all of this is these rewards from this weekend classic are going to be the final step that I need to get the rest of the stubs I need. We got another diamond there, promo diamond, but it's going to get me the rest of the stubs that I need to finish live series collections. Jose Alvarado, I think I already have him, so that's a duplicate that I can make like 4K off of. I don't remember what my stub count was going into these 6 games. I think it was below 300K, but you get a decent amount of stubs per win in those first 6 games of the weekend classic. And then these rewards, I think I needed about 350,000 stubs to buy the rest of the players I needed to finish collections. I've been somewhat documenting that in a little bit of a no money spent series. Okay, hang on, 3 diamonds and a trout pull. But yeah, I've had a no money spent series that didn't really turn into the series the way that I envisioned it at the start of the year, but I've still been kind of keeping up with as I hit the milestones of collections. The last episode I collected the Dodgers and the Yankees, so all I have left to do is the rest of MLB. But just Shohei and Judge alone are like more expensive than the rest of the entire collection put together. So all we have left, like I said, is like 350,000 stubs worth of guys, and these rewards are going to get me there. So the next non-franchise or pack attack video that you see on this channel is going to be me unlocking Troy Tulowitzki. We got one last show pack here. That was actually a pretty solid 50 bundle. I don't remember the order we unlock things. I think win 1 was the Rewind Weekend Classic pack. So let's go in order here. Why not? I think it'll just be whoever's going for the most here. Why is V-Mart going for like way less than everybody else? Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if this is guaranteed that I'm going to sell whoever this is. It might be smart to hang on to some of these guys with new collections coming out. Still got to finish the Miguel Cabrera one too after I finish live series. Is awards a series that's tough to get? Or postseason? I'm gonna go awards. I think win 2 was the premier pack. So let's go ahead and get this. I'll just take vintage because that's the newest, the highest quick sell values if you pull the worst cards that you can get. So who do we got here? I'm just gonna flip them all. We got all 3. Hang on, actually, or no, they are all 3 base run guys. Never mind. Win number 3 was that St. Patrick's Day Trout. So obviously we have nothing to open there. Win 4 though is this weekend classic pack, and I mean it doesn't matter who I take because I'm going to be getting the next guy in the next one. So let's just go PCA. This second one though, win 5, obviously this is what I was okay. So you just get the second guy, and then the second pick is another past player. So we'll take Figgins. We got them both this time. I went from not getting any weekend classic reward packs to getting both of them this time because of my Chicago White Sox. And I'll just go at the other 94 here. I'll go Jordan. World Series reward. I was thinking about this before I started recording this part. I couldn't remember who the World Series rewards were. Remember the times when like the World Series rewards were like really good? And those were the cards you wanted to go after. I really can't even remember any season's World Series rewards. I just remember, I think it was Kershaw was in season 1. This one I did look, and it had Chris Sale, so that's probably who I'm going to take just because we used Chris Sale in this one. It's not the Red Sox version, or it's not the White Sox version, it's a Red Sox version, but we'll still go with them. All-Star is always a difficult card series to collect if I remember right, so that might help for that. And then we'll finish it off with the Chase pack from that 50 bundle that I got from the multiplayer program. Al Leiter, the main reward. Dude's always filthy, whatever version, whatever ratings he has. Al Leiter's disgusting. So let's see if I can get lucky today. I haven't pulled a Chase player yet this year. Is today the day? It's not the day. It's the day for Julio. But hey, like I said, that was some of the most fun I've had playing the game this year, especially playing ranked. I think I talked about it way at the beginning of the video that ranked has been more of an afterthought this year than it has been even in the last couple of years. And the last couple of years, I haven't played as much ranked as I've been wanting to. So to use my team and actually play well like that, it's almost making me emotional. So look at the team one last time. Give the team one last round of applause here. Looking at the bullpen, the starters, the bench that we didn't even use at all, and the starters. Give them a round of applause. They earned it. But if you've made it all the way to the end here and you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm pushing towards 3,000. We're getting pretty close. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for watching all the way through, because I'm imagining we're way past an hour deep into the video at this point, but it's over now. I guess that's all I really have to say. It's over. Bye.